Happy Friday, everybody. It's hashtag FAQ Friday, live from the shores of Windermere. And yes, it is January. Yes, I'm in my swimming costume because yes, I'm going in the lake because I'm on a challenge, which is 31 days of January, going in the lake for Crisis UK, which is to help to eradicate homelessness in the UK. And my challenge is the icebreaker, hashtag icebreaker challenge, where I go in cold water immersion every day. At the moment the temperature is about 5.6 degrees in Windermere. I've had a few ice baths along the way, but I'm doing it to help and support and eradicate homelessness in the UK because that's so needed. But we are here because it's hashtag FAQ Friday, and that stands for frequently asked questions on a Friday. And what is it this week? Well, I thought it was only fitting, after speaking to lots of business owners who've been absolutely crazy busy over the Christmas and New Year period, and then back into it again to talk about work-life balance. And what does that mean, and why is it so important? And did you know, statistically now, since the pandemic, work-life balance is becoming more important than pay? Yes, more important than pay, even in the current financial crisis. As inflation's increasing, prices and costs are increasing, work-life balance has become more and more important. So I thought it would be great in my costume to actually, ready to go in the lake in cold temperatures, to actually highlight some work-life balance tip for a better business, for a better culture, and for a better work-life integration within your business, within your organisation. So I mentioned culture, and that is a must. Culture is a must in all organisations, in all businesses. You have to know what you're wanting throughout the whole lifeblood of the team, the organisation, and your culture must run through all the veins of the organisation, your teams, and it must provide work-life balance, flexibility, to help and support you, your team, and everybody in your organisation. And really focus on your core values. Identify your core values and focus on them. What are your ethics and values of the whole organisation, and making sure that everybody within the organisation is aligned with them. And spend time as a team to know what's important to each and every one of you in life, because it does stem from the top, but it also is stemming from every person within the organisation. And if you've got as many business owners are, they become operators rather than business owners, who really work hard, you know, doing crazy hours and not actually having anything else in their lives, or if they do, it's hit and miss, you know, and that gives the wrong message to the whole organisation of what's okay and what's not okay. So be really focused on that. Be clear on your boundaries and set them for everybody within the organisation, what boundaries are, on what is okay and what's not okay, and everybody abide to it. Make it really clear. Practice time management. I know in the industry, when I was, you know, being a general manager in hotels for 30 years, I thought I was practicing time management, but when you were doing, you know, 90 hours a week, that's not practicing time management. That's actually just surviving. And I realise that now, and it's really important that you understand that, because time in the business is not effective as quality time. So really focus on, well, what does that equate to, you know, and actually write down all the tasks that you do in that time frame. Is it something that somebody else can pick up, or do you have to do everything? If you have to do everything, you are the operator in the business, not the owner. So really look at who's got the strengths and weaknesses in your organisation, and anybody with your weaknesses, Anybody who's got the strengths to your weaknesses, actually hire them and make, you know, get them help and support you, whether it's freelance or whether it's employing people. So really focus on that, and what does that equate to and what does that mean. So practice time management and focus on what is your smarter goals and objectives for everyone in the organisation, including yourself. And that is about the full wheel of life. I have this in my journal. We go through it in the Smashing Your Goals workshop, having a very clear understanding of where you are right now with the wheel of life and where you want to be ultimately. And then we help you at AJ Lakes, help and support you to get there, which is vital. And then also make sure that you have a very good, compelling future. Your mission and vision has to be really clear throughout your whole organisation and have that compelling future. The reason why you're doing what you're doing and what difference you're actually making. And then managing yourself, including things like exercise, nutrition, sleep, time for your own body and mind, you know, what your needs are, what your personal needs are within, you know, your own body and in your mind, and do that with all your team as well. You know, managing yourself is important, because if you're working crazy hours and you're not getting enough sleep, you're not getting the right nutrition and fluid like enough water, and you're not getting the right exercise, you're not going to be there long term. I can guarantee that. And that's not why you started the business. You started the business for a completely different reason. You didn't start there to start your business to work every hour God sends and never see anybody or never enjoy your life. So really think about that, and what does it look like and what does it feel like. And, you know, if you want, let me help you get there, because that's what I'm passionate about doing, and that's what I'm here to help and support you to do. And then communication is key. Manage other people's expectations. You know, if people are expecting you there 24/7, manage that and say, you know, I'm here because I'm going to do this, and these are the goals and objectives that I'm making sure that I can clarify. So lots going on there. And then learn to say no. Don't take all of your actions as gospel, that you've got to complete all of your actions that are not realistic. If they're not smart, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic and time bound, then they shouldn't be on your to-do list. And focus on, you know, what you are aiming for, what your needs, and then be creative, plan time out with your teams in your organisation, and work out what motivates every single one of you. You know, what motivates you, what demotivates you. Whatever you do, do not do stuff that demotivates you all. It won't work. But what motivates you all, and what can you do? If you're working in an industry like hospitality 24/7, it's really difficult to take time out as a full team, but look at ways be creative, look at ways in which you can do that and see how you can produce that. So introduce work-life integration. That is key. And if you want any more help and support on that, because I'm obviously getting a little bit chilly now, and I'm going to go in this amazing, serene, beautiful lake. Look at that, it is incredible. Because I've got to now do my challenge for Crisis UK, and part of my swimming every single day throughout the whole of January to raise money for Crisis UK. So I hope that's helped. As always, Alison at ajlakes.com. We're here to help and support you. So please get in touch and email us or contact us as soon as you can, and we'll help and support you to be on your work-life balance integration. Let's see how that goes. Take care, have a great Friday, and happy weekend. All the best, and wish me luck in 5.5 degrees of lake water. Take care. Bye-bye.